The DJI Avata series did something unique for an entire generation of creators. It didn't just put a camera in the sky, it puts your eyes in the sky. The Avatar 1 sparked the revolution. The Avatar 2 refined it. And now, something new is coming. Something that has the entire drone community leaning forward like it's a clue in a mystery they desperately need to solve. That's the DJI Avata 3. So, how good is it going to be? That question right now has a very exciting answer. Let's talk about what the leaks are actually telling us, because this isn't noise, this is a pattern. Multiple independent sources, FCC, filing activity, and early prototype sightings have been building a picture of the Avatar 3 that's remarkably consistent. And the headline feature? A 1-inch CMOS sensor, the kind of imaging hardware that just a few years ago lived exclusively in mirrorless cameras worn around photographers' necks. Now, DJI wants to strap it to a drone that flies at 140 kilometers per hour. Let that sink in for a second. You're not just getting a faster drone, you're getting a flying cinema camera. A device capable of recording 4K at 120 frames per second. Buttery, slow-motion footage of moments that exist for a single heartbeat and never come back. A wedding veil caught mid-air by a summer gust. A surfer drops into a wave at the precise moment the water folds like glass. The Avatar 3, if the leaks hold true, will see all of it and render it in color and depth that will make your audience hold their breath. The design has evolved too. Gone is the slightly bulky silhouette of the Avatar 2. In its place, a leaner, more purposeful frame, a 4-blade propeller system replacing the older 3-blade setup, promising both increased thrust and more precise control in tight spaces. The battery has reportedly been relocated to the rear of the body, a small change that does two significant things. It redistributes weight for smoother flight dynamics, and it clears the front housing for that larger, more capable camera module. On the transmission side, O4, DJI's latest video link technology, is expected to push signal range up to 13 kilometers under FCC standards. For goggles users, that means a low latency feed, so clean, so immediate, that the line between pilot and aircraft starts to dissolve entirely. You don't fly the Avatar 3, you become it. Stabilization will evolve too, with Rocksteady 3.0 and refined horizon leveling modes built specifically for cinematic movement. And the intelligence layer. Active Track 6.0, smarter obstacle detection, AI-assisted editing workflows, and quicker file transfer directly to your phone. The Avatar 3 isn't just built to fly, it's built to finish the job, from sky to screen, faster than anything before it. Flight time is expected to stretch to 23 to 25 minutes, a modest but meaningful gain for a form factor where every extra minute of airtime translates directly into more creative opportunity. This is what happens when an engineering team decides to stop making incremental improvements and starts building the camera they've always wanted to fly. But here's where the story takes an unexpected turn. Because while the world was waiting for the Avatar 3, DJI did something nobody fully predicted. On March 26, 2026, DJI quietly walked up to the stage and launched the Avatar 360. Not the Avatar 3, the Avatar 360, a different product entirely. And the distinction matters enormously because these two drones are not competing for the same creator. They're not even having the same conversation. The Avatar 360 is DJI's first native 360-degree FPV drone, a Cinewhoop-style body equipped with a dual-lens system using two 1-inch equivalent sensors, capturing 8K 60fps HDR spherical video and 120 megapixel stills simultaneously. Every direction, every angle. At once. It's the drone equivalent of having eyes in the back of your head, except both eyes shoot cinema-grade footage. It launched at $409 for the drone only, with full bundles reaching up to $829. And it immediately ignited a battle with Insta360's anti-gravity A1, a rivalry so fierce that DJI actually filed a patent lawsuit against Insta360 just 3 days before the Avatar 360's launch event. The 360-degree FPV category was born, and it was already at war. But here's what the Avatar 360 is not. It is not the Avatar 3. The Avata 360 is built for immersive, omnidirectional storytelling. It captures everything, and in post-production, you choose what the audience sees. It's extraordinary for virtual reality content, real estate walkthroughs, travel immersion, and experimental cinematography. But it trades the precision of traditional cinematic framing for the freedom of spherical coverage. It's a different philosophy, less about directing the viewer's eye, more about handing them the world and saying explore it. The Avata 3, by contrast, is about intention. A 1-inch sensor pointed at exactly the thing you want the world to see. A telephoto pull, a dramatic low pass, a tight follow shot of a subject in motion. The Avata 3 is the drone for filmmakers who think in frames. The Avata 360 is the drone for creators who think in experiences. DJI didn't replace the Avata 3 with the Avata 360. They built a completely new lane. And in doing so, they quietly told the industry, we're not choosing between formats, we're owning all of them. So the question everyone is actually asking, when does the Avata 3 arrive and what will it cost? As of June 2026, DJI has made no official announcement about the Avata 3. The Avata 2, which launched in April 2024 at $1,119 for the Fly More combo, is still actively selling, and DJI rarely cannibalizes a product that's still moving units. The Avata 360's March 2026 launch appears to have been a strategic sidestep, a new product category that generates revenue and market attention without touching the Avata 3's timeline. Most credible analysts and industry insiders now point toward a late 2026 or early 2027 window for the Avata 3. Far enough from the Avata 360 launch to avoid internal confusion, close enough to maintain competitive pressure against the FPV market's rapid evolution. On pricing, the Avata 3's rumored specs, a 1-inch sensor, 4K, 120fps video, O4 transmission, and redesigned propulsion system, place it firmly in premium territory. Expect a drone-only configuration between £800 and $1,000, with full combo bundles stretching from $1,000 to $1,500, depending on accessories included. If DJI adds premium goggles and a 3-battery kit, some leaks suggest a flagship bundle approaching $1,800, a price that would put it in direct conversation with entry-level cinema cameras. And for US buyers, the same FCC headache that complicated the Avata 360's American rollout will shadow the Avata 3. DJI's position on the FCC covered list since December 2025 means that no new DJI device receives straightforward US certification. The Avata 3 will almost certainly face the same delayed, complicated American availability story, a frustrating reality for the world's largest consumer electronics market, and a genuine opening for competitors who are watching very carefully. The Avata 360 already happened. It already changed what FPV means, and it gave us a glimpse of DJI's real ambition. Not to make one great drone, but to rewrite the creative language of aerial filmmaking entirely. So when the DJI Avata 3 finally lands, when that 1-inch sensor tilts into a golden hour sky at 140 kilometers per hour, it won't just be a new product, it will be a new kind of possible. And somewhere out there, a creator is already dreaming of the shot they're going to take with it. Maybe that creator is you. Subscribe so you're the first to know when the Avata 3 becomes official. We'll be here the moment DJI makes the call. Thanks for watching.